Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 6 of our 10-day challenge. I am Arthur,
Hi, I'm Amanda.
and we're coming for you from Montreal. And boy, do we have a treat for you guys today. We have a really special guest, mom of five, who is killing it in this business. And she's awesome, and she gracefully said yes to come and allow us to interview her to see what was her journey in success. So, hi Georgia, how are
Hi,
you?
Georgia.
Hi, thank you for having me, Arthur and Amanda. God bless you. I'm
God
good.
bless
I'm good.
you.
Thank you.
Cool. So tell us a little bit about how you're doing it with five kids and running a biz, and a little bit about your background. We'd love to hear about your story.
Okay, thank you for that. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. So, yes, I'm Georgia Williams. I'm here in Kamloops, BC, Canada, the western part of Canada. My beautiful business partners are on the eastern part. I used to live in Toronto, Ontario, actually, and I used to visit Montreal for the delicious food and the church there. So I'm coming back. When the pandemic's over, I'm coming back.
And the poutine. Don't forget the
You're
poutine.
welcome at any time. Yeah.
I'm vegan though, so they better have vegan cheese there.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't vegan when I visited though. I was not. I used to eat everything. um, yes, I have five beautiful children. I have a 14-year-old big daughter. She helps me with everything. She even helps with the business, believe it or not. She helps me
Nice.
Wow.
with advertising. She helps me
That
add people to my page. Even my son, I have a 12-year-old son, he does the same. If I'm having a watch party, if I'm having something showing the business, he helps. I have a 6-year-old daughter and 4-year-old twins, boy and girl. I'm so blessed. I love them so incredibly
Wow,
much.
God bless
God
them.
bless
Um,
them.
Thank you guys. God bless you guys. So they're my big why to why I started this business. I started this business a little over 2 years ago. So a little bit of my background, guys, if you don't know, I used to have a brick and mortar business in Toronto, Ontario.
Mhm.
And yeah, I was really, really busy. I was going from bridal shows to Comic Cons. I had a business place in the front of my apartment. Even though it was in the front of my apartment, I still was like extremely busy that I needed a nanny for my two kids at the time, Mikey and Meadow, my two big kids. Um,
Wow.
yeah, I got really stressed. My mom passed away. I went through a divorce. Everything happened and was making me to have a lot of anxiety. I was just so busy and I was not taking care of myself and I was having back problems, stress, anxiety, and I just
Oh my
felt like
goodness.
when my mother passed away, yeah, I just felt I need to get away. And I lived here when I was younger for about a couple of years in BC. And I decided to come back here with me and my two kids. And I brought my business here on a smaller scale, but it just didn't work out, right? It failed. I didn't make enough money. I was only making my overhead and maybe enough for groceries. That was it. It wasn't worth my time. But the fact is I have a passion for helping people. And that's what I was doing. I was counseling and helping people. I later remarried and I let go of my business because I was not well. I was expecting, I wasn't feeling well. And then we moved to Surrey and we went there. He went into real estate um, studying, and he didn't go through with it. Long story short, we spent so much money. I spent so much of my savings moving to Surrey. We came back
Wow.
here. Yeah, we came back here, and we winded up just him having a 9 to 5, and me being home with the kids and never making ends meet. Our credit cards got racked up beyond.
Mhm.
We couldn't get my dream home. I thought it was my dream home, but I know God has something far more incredible because I feel like I'm living in my dream home now, but I wanted something with more bigger land. And I couldn't get approved for a mortgage, which I'm happy because I want to reinvest my money in another way to actually gain more now, not just put it in a house that's going to take your money.
Yeah.
Um, and yep, that pushed me. It pushed me to want to do something. And long and behold, I was scrolling around one day and I seen someone talking about this business. So I would never look at anything online, but it piqued my interest. I was like, okay, let me take a look. So
Yeah.
I was invited to a free workshop, and was incredible. I couldn't believe like everything that was going to be done for us. Like, for instance, with my brick and mortar business, I was offered many opportunities to bring my brick and mortar business online.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was that they would call me, Google or all these different, like really well-known companies, and they say, well, we want to get you online, but they wanted thousands of dollars on a monthly basis. Yeah. And I didn't know. I did not know where this would come from, if it would really work. So I was always like, not sure, but even I believed it's a real company. But when I seen this business, it was like, they're setting me up with everything. I don't have to pay thousands of dollars monthly. The business plan is set in place, even the products behind the system. I don't have to sell. I don't have to bug friends and family, because I did work with this little makeup company, and they wanted me to do parties and bug people and for like $10 a sale. I'm like, no.
I'm the same. Me too. No selling. Oh my goodness.
You don't want to sell. Exactly.
No.
So your story, I mean, really resonates with us. I was in the online space in 2016, and that went down for whatever reason, and I was out of the online space for about 4.5 years. And Amanda, you want to maybe just say a little bit about what happened and how did we get to where we were?
Well, it's the same thing, me too. I was like, I went on maternity leave. I had 2 babies back to back. They're 13 months apart. And so I stayed like here in Montreal, we get like 1 year off on maternity leave, So I stayed 2 years home with them. And I just wanted to stay with my babies, like I wasn't comfortable sending them to daycare and everything, but I just didn't know what to do. I had no experience in business, no experience online. I wasn't even thinking about going online at all, And then like I fell on an ad, like most of the people, like I fell on an ad that resonated with me, with my story. And so I checked it out. Yeah.
Wow. And when she watched it, she came and she started bugging me and telling me, Arthur, you got to watch this webinar. And I'm like, leave me alone. Like, I don't want to know nothing about this. I think the playoffs were happening in the summer. So I was concentrated on hockey and the playoffs.
Yeah.
But I could see the excitement in her eyes, and I could see that, she was really excited about something. And I said, you know what? Okay, let me take a look at it. Right. And so, it was one of the best decisions I think I've ever made, or we ever made. Funny story. On the webinar, you were part of the testimonial panel.
Yeah, it's true.
So you and I believe George was there, and you guys were giving your story, and it was a combination of yourself and the others. It really hit home to us.
We were blown away. Like, oh my God, we were not expecting this, like watching the webinar. We were sure it would be like any other kind, like type of business that we usually see, like the selling parts, inventories, and all that kind of stuff. Different. Yeah.
And so, I told Amanda, look, this is our breakthrough. Let's do this. We have our whys, and, like I said in the previous lives, one of our biggest whys is, ensuring that our kids, we give them everything that they deserve in their journey, in their life. They're only 3 and 4, so we want to pave the way for them. And then at the end, we want to leave them a legacy. When we hit, our golden ages, where we just want to relax and, just retire, do what retired people do. We'll leave them this legacy so they can continue it with their, the way they choose. So that was one of our biggest whys. So
yeah.
Amen. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. And that's the thing, guys. Like when I first started, I was watching it just like someone is going to watch it, just like you guys. And now I'm co-hosting them. Now I'm coming on and helping out, and also giving my testimony about where I am right now. So if you're on, amen, if you're on the other side, if you're watching it to the viewers, imagine where you could be. You all of a sudden you watched a free workshop, and then the next 5-6 months down the road, you're on the workshop, and you're a leader, and you're making an incredible income. You're making like 5-figure paydays. Like, how incredible is that? So
exactly,
it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So you said you've been in the business for about a year, 2 years,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. So what were some of your, let's say, struggles in the beginning, or during the 2 years? Like, what are some of your ups and downs that you went through to get to where you are right now?
My biggest, I don't even feel it was a down. I feel it was a blessing in disguise. Was people
Okay.
ridiculing me and judging me and putting me down. The closest people to me, guys, the closest
Mhm.
people said I'd never make it. I'm not gonna make it. It's fake. It's you don't even you don't even know what you're doing. Just kept telling me things like it's just people didn't even understand what I was doing. Number one,
Yeah.
so many people would say it's a scam or MLM and get rich pyramid
Quick
scheme. I don't
scheme.
even know. I didn't even know I didn't even know what these was, and I googled them. I'm like,
Ponzi.
that's not what
There,
it is.
there's all kinds of words.
Yeah, I didn't like to be honest with you. I guess I was sheltered because I was always just focused on my business,
Right.
okay, and focused on my children and just a routine of life. So you don't really have hear these things. But once I heard and googled it, I was like, okay, number one, I came in a lot, and I'm more successful than some people that has been in the business since a year. Number
Right.
two, this is like when I first started. Number two, I'm thinking only the top guys don't only get it. We're all business owners. This is not an MLM, and there's beautiful, amazing products behind the business plan. And also, we have incredible training, and we have a mentor and coach. So it was like I totally seen. I'm like, it's not. But if a person is skeptical, they're skeptical. What could we do? We could just try to tell you that, you know what, you go with your gut feeling, watch the workshop. We're here to help you. Like, I am a coach. I signed up to be a coach. And it's the best thing I've ever did because I love helping people. And
Yeah.
Arthur and Amanda are our mentors. So you you're trained to help people. This is what we're doing. We're trained to help people. So
Absolutely.
this is why we're here. We're here to help you. And if you want to take the extra step and watch the free workshop, that's the extra step. So that was my biggest, but it was a blessing in disguise, like I said, guys.
Nice, nice.
That's amazing.
And
Yeah, go on,
you're
sorry.
very admirable. You're very admirable because I follow you, and I see the energy, the passion that you have. It's so impressive, and I one day we want to like imitate, not imitate, but we want to be like you. That's our passion as well. We want to help others, right? Somebody took the time to help us, so it would be selfish of us not to do the same and pay that forward.
Exactly.
And so that's what we want to do. We want to help others see the beauty of what our business is about and how many lives it's changed, all across the world. It's not just in Montreal or in Toronto or in Vancouver, right? This is a global business, and that's also our mission, is to help others by the grace of God, right? And we want to do His works and everything. And so, um, one last question. I know you're busy. What would you tell the people on the sidelines, or the people that are not sure if this is for them? Like, what message do you have for them, um, that they take that leap of faith and just start with step one and just watch the webinar just to see if it's a fit for you?
Well, first of all, like I said, like you were saying, Arthur, it's it's something where it's I feel it's God sent. And if you see that you're receiving help, and there's a part during this time, like glory to God, people are going through such hard times right now. People are scared to get their families sick. The pandemic is going on. People don't want to work outside their home. They don't want to bring anything to their home. People have low immune systems. There's people who are not 100% good in their health, and they are compromising their health right now because, as we know from the pandemic, people who have compromised health are at greater risk for obviously this really affecting them. And I'm grateful that I have this business because I can be in the comfort of my home. One of the ups to this business, to answer that half the other question, I'm gonna give everybody a piece of advice too. The ups is I'm financially secured. I wasn't financially secured for 5 years. I have financial freedom and I can travel the world with my smartphone in my pocket, or bring my laptop if I'm away for a week or so. So that's what we used to do pre-pandemic. Also, I paid my children's whole year tuition. I paid off my credit cards. My kids are in a private online school. I don't want my kids to be in that curriculum. Like, God bless everybody who has their kids in school. That's wonderful. But I thought to myself, the pandemic's going on, everything. Even though I felt like we had the virus, I really feel that way because we had all the symptoms in the beginning of January. There wasn't testing here. But long story short, I felt like my kids are going to school for 7 hours a day, coming home extra tired, extra hungry, cranky, and going taking a nap and eating dinner, cleaning up, going to bed. I'm like, it's like they have a job. I'm teaching my kids to have a job. Why do I have freedom? I'm following my dreams. I want to be a public speaker, helping billions of people worldwide to become woke and sustaining people who are in need in countries of pretty much just sustaining themselves to make a living and to whatever it is. I want to help people to sustain themselves in all these countries. So I said to myself, I'm going to bring my kids home. They were upset. They wanted to be with their friends more, but then now they're following their dreams of being an artist, of being a guitarist, of being a YouTuber, a dancer, all the things they want. So follow your dreams. This has made so many amazing things happen for me. And I'm a leader now and I'm helping people. And when God sees that you're helping people, or you want to start this business to bring more money into your families, or send it to the Philippines, or take care of your children, or secure their future, God is going to bless you abundantly more. And I know He's blessing me abundantly more because I'm helping people now and I'm seeing their life change. So the tip of advice I'd like to give everybody is definitely watch the workshop. Go to amandamelke.com, just here where it says at www.amandamelke.com. Go to that website and add your name and email. When you add your name and email to their website, what's going to happen is you're going to be taken to our replay right away, our replay workshop, because we have live workshops that we co-host twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that's 8 p.m. EST or 5 p.m. PST. So check your local listing. And when you watch the replay, you're gonna see everything. It's going to talk about the business, what we're doing, how our tech team is going to set you up with an incredible, beautiful website contour to you, and you don't have to do anything. They're going to set it up for you. You don't have to be the designer. They take care of everything. Exactly. They connect it to a huge system. Yep, and the system runs 24/7. This is how to answer your question, a mother of 5 is killing it in the online world. My business is working for me in the background. All I do is I push out ads. They advertise online. That's all you do. And if somebody wants more information, you get back to them. But most of the information is given to them. Most of the times people don't reach out to you because the system sends them the information, all that they need to get started. It walks them through the buying process. So get to the workshop. And with the live one, the awesome thing about the live one is they'll send you an email after you register. They'll have your email in their system, and they'll send you an email with the workshop link, the live one. What's great about that is you can ask questions. Your face isn't live because I know people are shy, but you can ask questions. And we are always in there. Somebody's always in there that's going to answer your chat. So you type them in. You can log in with Facebook if you have a Facebook. But definitely that's where I started. That's where Amanda and Arthur started. They seen my testimony and me co-hosting it. That just makes my heart feel so good. I am so happy you guys are here.
Thank you so
much. I love
it.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. So that's the advice. And don't be afraid. That one more little thing I'll say before I stop. Don't be afraid. Fear stands for false events appearing real. Fear is not real. Jump out. The biggest leaders in the world, Warren Buffett, the biggest leaders, the billionaires, they don't take time to make a decision. They don't leave room for doubt. They feel something, they do it right away. That's how they're so successful. And that's how I became so successful. So take action on your dreams. Don't let your dreams die and you just keep living that same routine and be stuck at that 9 to 5 and be, overworked and underpaid. And, I congratulate and I support all of them, especially the frontline workers. All you guys are amazing, but where's your dreams? What about your dreams in life? Follow your dreams. Don't let nobody keep you from your dreams. You can do it. Believe all things. because you are all powerful. You're God's child. God lives in you, and you live in God, and you can create anything. Just hold on to that image and keep believing. Don't let no one break you. People tried to break me. I didn't let it happen. I continue full force, and now I am where I am, and I'm grateful, and I'm only succeeding more and more. So that's all I have to say. Thank you, guys. God bless.
Thank you, Georgia.
Thank you, Georgia, for your time.
For your time. On that note, before we leave, we go by the ask, believe, receive, three things or three steps to get into what you want. And again, whether it's power of prayer or just putting it out in the universe, things are going to happen. It might not happen today, tomorrow, but as long as you keep pushing, as long as you keep your head above water, and you don't give up and you pursue, things will happen. And Georgia, thank you again for your time. You're God sent.
You're amazing.
You're amazing. And so I hope everybody on our channel enjoyed this live interview with Coach Georgia Williams. We're so blessed to have her, and stay tuned for tomorrow, day 7 of another 10-day challenge, where we will be interviewed this time by another partner in our community. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day. God bless everybody.
Thank you. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.